Good afternoon, everyone. What a thought-provoking series of discussions we had today. Since 16 years ago, actually, the conversations had evolved greatly, as you can see. Today, we're no longer simply talking about banking or the financial services industry. Instead, we're discussing about the state of the global economy, geopolitics, and the macro trends. We have heard from some excellent speakers that are expert in every single field. On behalf of Santander, I would like to thank everybody who has contributed to the discussion. The conversations have been really rich and incredibly insightful. Let me share my own perspective. No doubt, there are some very high challenges in the world right now. Demographics are changing. Debt, as you can see, is quite high. There are debt-felt political tensions in many parts of the world. We have the war in the Ukraine. We have the Palestine-Israel conflict. And we are facing existential climate crisis, as you can see what happened in Acapulco, in my country, just a few days ago. There is no longer, or there is not any shortage of challenges, but we have to be optimistic nevertheless. Since I started as a CEO in January this year, I have traveled all over the world, meeting colleagues and talking with our customers all around the different banks. The energy and the sense of opportunity that I have taken from this conversation have been really contagious. One thing that I see everywhere as I go is the power of technology. AI is the next frontier in this journey. Controlling its power will mean more innovation in the economy, first of all, better productivity, and better products and services for those who use them in a responsible way. I've also had conversations with clients who are part of the transition to a low-carbon economy, either because they are transitioning themselves or because they are developing the technologies that will allow others to do so. The innovations taking place to address the climate challenge are very exciting. This has the capacity to be the great economic growth history of the next 50 years. In that sense, we have to be able to finance the transition, and that's something that regulators and governments need to understand. There is a lot to be excited about. In the end, we come back to where we started, competing for growth. Anyway, growing our economy and growing it in a sustainable way, an equitable way, is our own best chance of basically countering the uncertainties we all face. The enormous environmental and social challenges we have ahead of us require innovation and growth in the private sector, which will provide more opportunity for a growing population. We cannot forget that people, our businesses are here to create wealth. So our government frameworks must support that. Regulation is vital to ensure safety and stability in the markets, but also it is needed to achieve the right balance to ensure innovation and competition within it. Supporting growth is at the core of what we banks do and is at the heart of our Santander's purpose. We want to help our customers and clients discover opportunities, grow resources, and innovate to provide market solutions. It is critical that banks really deploy their balance sheet as much as possible to finance growth and investment. At Santander, we're doing this as best we can. We are doing so in emerging markets, just as much in the Western Europe and North America as well. We have more than 200,000 employees, half the total in our group in emerging markets. 166 million customers, as we say, 166 million opportunities. Investing in people remains the single most intelligent use of resources that we can do if we want to really ensure that our economy is ongoing. Talent is of the essence of to be successful for an institution like ours. So we are playing a very important role in growth and investment all over the world. We are, and we have to be enablers. Those of you in the audience who bank with Santander, thank you for choosing us. We are here to be supporting you to compete and to grow. So, as I have just mentioned, and like many of the speakers that we have heard from today, I remain optimistic about our chances as long as we can get the components in the correct way. With that, let me close by saying thank you. Thank you to everybody who joined us today. Thank you for your contributions, and thank you for the discussion. I hope you found the conversation insightful and you have made a useful connection with all the people that we're here today. This is your home, and now let me hand it over to James to sum up the day for us. Thank you very much. Thank you.